Hi everyone, my name is Itish and I am from Kangra, Himachal Pradesh. I am a computer science graduate and I have close to 5 years of work experience at Infosys, where I worked in CRM operations and production support for a European telecom client. And over the years, I have worked in high stake environments involving incident resolution, stakeholder coordination, and operational problem solving. Outside academics and works, I enjoy public speaking, traveling, singing, and a little bit of cooking. One thing unique about me is that I am an introvert who genuinely enjoys public speaking. I know that sounds contradictory, but that's exactly what makes it special to me. Through Toastmasters, I challenged myself, grew in confidence, and I discovered that being introverted does not mean that you cannot be an effective communicator or a leader. And I'll be honest, sustainable management was not something I was deeply aware of when I started working. But over time, I realized that businesses cannot operate with only short term profit in mind anymore. Resource constraints, regulations, and consumer expectations are changing rapidly. So, I wanted to understand how businesses can grow responsibly while still creating value, and PGPSM felt like the right place to explore that. And I believe PGPSM saw in me a mix of technical problem solving, operational discipline, and leadership potential. And unlike traditional MBAs, the postgraduate program in sustainable management at IIM Lucknow integrates sustainability into core managerial fundamentals and decision making rather than treating it as an afterthought. Over these 2 years, I want to challenge myself academically and personally. I want to learn from my professors, peers, seniors, and industry interactions. And more importantly, I want to build the mindset and skill set required to transition into roles where I can solve larger business problems with greater ownership. And I am particularly interested in joining the Takreer Club on campus, which is the Oratory Club, because I have spent more than 2 years at Toastmasters International and I would love to be back on the stage again. I would also like to join the Product Management Club on campus because I believe there I can really leverage my IT experience with a formal education in management. I would also like to join the International Immersion Committee. And what excites me about this International Immersion program is the opportunity to learn how sustainability is approached in different parts in the world. And sustainability challenges, while global, are often context specific. And exposure to international universities and ecosystems can broaden our horizon and perspective with that. And I believe my communication skills and my collaborative mindset and willingness to take ownership would help me contribute effectively to this committee. Some sustainable practices which I follow in daily life is that I try to minimize the use of single use plastic. I use electricity and water as judicially as possible, and I prefer digital documentation whenever possible. And these may seem like small habits, but I believe that sustainability often begins with everyday choices. And by the end of these 2 years, I want to evolve from someone who mainly executes tasks to someone who can think strategically and influence business decisions and lead with confidence. I also want to become more comfortable with ambiguity and uncertainty. If we talk about AI, I think that it is a double edged sword in sustainability because while AI can help solve sustainable problems through optimization and prediction, AI itself consumes significant computing power and energy. So, the real challenge here is using AI responsibly, and then we should be fine. And I may not have a very precise 5 to 10 year plan, and I think that's okay. But I broadly see myself working in roles like sustainability consulting or product management, where I can operate at the intersection of business technology and impact.